Yo, what's up, bro, boys? So today I'm gonna cover a couple topics with you guys. I want to talk about reel sizes from 2000s to 500s, and I want to talk about some scent. It's hatchery dust that I've been using. It's called lip rippers. This stuff's pretty good. You're an older gentleman and you want to just go hang out by the lake. You don't want to go throw your jig all day, work your arms out because you already work enough, and you want to go relax. You want to throw your power bait out, but you want to get something that's going to work for you. You want to use something that's going to be more accurate on the lake. And I think attractants are the best tool. Either it's Bang garlic spray, it's rip lipper. For beginners, I suggest you go with a 500, something that's really small, light, easy to carry, take to the lake. You can pretty much put this in your bag. It's easy. If you have a two-piece, you can just fold them right out, and they're pretty much ready to go. This one, I believe, holds 130 yards. They don't hold too much line, but they are pretty cool, especially to catch a big fish on this. To hear the drag take off and go off is pretty cool. I used it probably throughout my first 3 years of fishing, and I don't regret it. So I suggest you guys go out and get you one. This one's a Fluger. You can get Akuma reels, are pretty good for me. Daiwas are nice. But if you guys want to go with the basic, I suggest you guys go with a Fluger and at light pull something really small, maybe 5 foot, a 5 foot light action rod with the 500. That's probably about your best trout combo right there, boys. Easy to start out with. This is a Shimano 2500. What I like about this reel is when you want the fish to come, this would definitely bring the fish. Remember, the bigger the reel, the faster the fish are gonna come to you. So if you're reeling it in and you want that fish to get in there and you don't want it to take all day, I suggest you go with a bigger reel, because I've fought fish on a 500 for almost 30 minutes and it sucks. It kind of sucks because you don't know if your line's gonna break or not. So I suggest you go with a 2500 Shimano. Just the drag is beautiful. Once you up your gear, you're gonna want to go with bigger stuff and learn how to fish for bigger fish, bigger bass. But to begin with, you want to start out with crappie, small sunfish, bluegill. Start off with bass. Start going into that until you start getting into striper bass. Striper bass are pretty cool. I know my friend out there in Arizona right now, he's out there killing it on the stripers. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna end up being out there trying to get me some striper too. Here we have the trout worms that we just dropped, boys. We're gonna have another season. Season 4 is coming out next month. I can't wait to show you guys what we got in store. We got a lot of support behind you guys supporting us, and we really appreciate it. So yeah, you guys keep showing love, keep showing the support so we can keep dropping new things, new fire, better things. Line, what line do you guys want to use? If you're a beginner, I suggest you go with 4 pound so it doesn't break as easy. But once you get advanced, you get a little bit better, then you could go with 2 pound, only because it's a little bit more flexible when there's a lot of tension on it. Or I would go with 3 pound Phoenix braid. Those are probably 2 of my options. So it's either 2 pound or 3 pound braid for me. For beginners, stay with the 4, work it out, see how you like it. Remember guys, when you go buy fishing line, you get one, you gotta grab your 4 pound regular fishing line, at least a 4 pound fluorocarbon leader. Now that's a different kind of line. So you gotta read it on the box. Make sure it says fluorocarbon. And yeah, you guys go get you some of that, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna catch a fish. I've set a lot of people up, a lot of my friends. I get a lot of messages from all around the world, and they wanna know what I'm using. And I'm out here in California. It's way different. Fishing out here in California is way different compared to fishing in Florida and Texas, because out here, these bass they're pretty smart. You know, you gotta use good skill, or you gotta know what you're throwing out there to get a nice sized bass. I mean, they're on it pretty good. I know if you go somewhere in Texas or down south on Florida where there's no, you know, activity touching water, those bass will bite anything. You can throw a 6-inch fluke out there and you'll see a bass tear it up, 13-pounder, right top water, boom. Because, I mean, those waters don't get touched. You know, if you go to a different lake and the water's not touched, you're looking for a wide open bite. You're looking for a nice bite, especially if it's hot and they're out there jumping on flies trying to eat anything. Oh man, you're gonna have fun out there. You're gonna have fun. So I wanna go over a couple things. I went over a fish attractant. It's called Wacky Sauce. My boy Wacky Sauce. I tried some of his fish attractant for trout, and it works pretty good. I got 3 trout on it, and it works pretty good. So I asked around, I asked a couple buddies, and they gave me this other option called lip rippers, and this is a hatchery dust. This is pretty much pellets broken down, and you can just dip your power bait right into it, and it will basically have hatchery dust on it. So I tried that and I got a bite, and I'm pretty stoked with it. I mean, it was pretty quick, so hopefully the next time I go, I can try it out again. Thank you to my buddy that advised me. Really appreciate it. It's pretty good. It says it should be legal to use. I mean, you guys gotta go check that out. You guys gotta go check this out. I mean, I kept getting bites. I mean, I can't wait to try it again. So guys, this season 4 that's gonna come out, I'm pretty stoked about this one. We're gonna team up with a couple of our partners, a couple fishing buddies that I have. I think it's a good idea for the fishing community just to come together, you know, especially if we're all small businesses trying to get out there and expose our names. I see a lot of guys out there putting in work right now, especially in the SoCal area, because this is where I'm from, and lately I've seen the fishing community increase by a lot, especially after the pandemic. It became more serious. I think it's in a range where right now fish are gonna start getting hard to bite. It's gonna start getting tougher to fish as the population grows. So I'm kind of stoked on the new fishing people that are coming in this sport, because it is a sport. I mean, you can say it ain't, but it is. It's really hard to catch fish. It's not that easy as you think it is. Especially if you're coming from where I'm from, these waters are tough to fish on, especially if you're looking for a big fish. It's tough to fish down here. In the LA area, it's beautiful. You know, in San Diego, it's beautiful out there fishing. In the mountains, SoCal mountains, it's beautiful to fish out there. But you know, down in the city and, you know, Corona, Riverside, you know, it's kind of tough to get on a boat and go get the fish, especially like at Paris Lake. You know, burning $40 in boat, you know, boat gas and doing stuff like that and not catching something. It's a little bummer. So shout out to all the guys that are giving me good information when I hit these lakes, and they work, man. I've got a lot of success stories, especially Diamond Valley Lake. Oh man, we're jumping on a Supreme premium bass boat at Diamond Valley Lake. That should be pretty fun in July, somewhere at the ending of July. That should be fun. I have a boat trip coming up with BBA coming July as well. That should be fun. So shout out to my boys. I'll see you guys on the boat. That should be hella fun, man. I think yellowfin and calico bass, I think I'm going for. So yeah, it's my first time. So hopefully I nailed it for the first time, guys. So, and I'm taking you guys with me, so you'll see the whole thing. When we reach 4,700 followers, we'll be announcing what we're giving away. This is a 3-item free giveaway, so you guys don't want to miss it. This is gonna help you guys. You know, if you have somebody at home that needs some equipment to get on their feet or start fishing, and you want to surprise somebody, or it's for you or your kid or something, you're definitely gonna want to stay and keep up with this one, because this is gonna be a pretty good one, boys. So I just want to give a shout out to everybody and say thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe on the video. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching.